Okay, we're going to use both pages. So we're going to open up our notebook across the top. So we're going to go across both. We're going to title it Articles of Confederation. And our Articles of Confederation is that loose alliance of 13 states. It's that first government, that new government after we declare independence. And in our Articles of Confederation, it is going to have some strengths, so some really good stuff that it gets to do. So these are my smiley faces. But of course, with the good also comes the not so good. And so this side will be our weaknesses. And so I'm going to go ahead and divide my page down the center. If I can find my markers. What the what? Here we go. Oh, there they are. Sorry. I moved them over. So I like to use colors. If you like to use colors, you can use some colors too. If you don't, you just want to use your pen or your pencil, that's fine too. Okay, so I have my strengths on one side and my weaknesses on the other. So my Articles of Confederation. And so to help us remember our strengths and our weaknesses, we have some mnemonic phrases. And we've learned that mnemonic phrases are really, really good for helping us memorize stuff. And so for strengths, my mnemonic phrase is going to be about upholding the people. And so I'm going to write upholds. The Articles of Confederation are going to uphold our government. All right, so we have upholds right there. The next thing that we're going to do is you're going to be able to write the word. What does each of them stand for? And so upholds, here we go. The U is going to be to create a union. The P is to have a post office. Our H tells us that they are going to be able to have treaties. The O tells us that they will be able to make ordinances. The L is laws, but in order to make a law, we want to include the idea that it's going to be 9 out of 13. D is the idea that they get to declare war. And then finally, our S, our strength, is going to be to sell land. Now with this, now that you have the strengths, you're going to be able to find in your assignment an explanation for each of these. And so you are going to give me a brief explanation of what it means when it says they're going to be a union, that they're going to have a post office, have treaties, ordinances, laws, declare war, and sell land. So you'll use that assignment to be able to tell me all of these. Explain what they mean. All right, we're going to move over to weaknesses. Weaknesses, our mnemonic phrase to help us know the weaknesses, is going to be pacts. They are making some pacts. pact is an agreement. Now, if we remember, our Americans, our new Americans, are so afraid of having a tyrant. They're so afraid of going back to the way things were. And so, when they created this Article of Confederation, although they gave it some strengths, they left some things out. And so what we're going to start with is the idea that they have no president. They have no leader, and that's not going to work out too well for them. They also do have no army. The states do, but our federal government does not. They have no courts. And when we say courts, we're talking federal. We're talking big courts. And then, finally, they're going to say no taxation. Woohoo! No taxes. But we all know that taxes can be used to do good things. And unfortunately, because they're not collecting taxes, they're going to miss out on some of those good things. What do all of these equal? They are going to result in our states arguing. So what will you do now? Now, same thing with our strengths, is you will look at the assignment and look at the explanations. Why is it bad to have no president? Why is it bad to have no army? Why is it bad to have no federal courts, no taxation? And why is it bad that our states argue? So you're going to be able to do both of these.